Well, folks, we got some moisture here. Got 3/4 inch of rain. Of course, we're lambing. That one, she's got a really small one. We just took and had to take the one in the house. But just put her back, the small little lamb. And after this rain, they are shedding. They're shedding. As you can see, we do have, for the newborns, we do have little raincoats. I'll see if she'll let me get close to her. Or I'll zoom in here. They kind of tear them off. They got little raincoats on. Oh, you didn't make it to this side of the fence. Okay. Well, my brother will take care of that. He'll get that one and picked over. Had one set of triplets last night. Had one set of triplets last night. This girl had them, and another ewe stole one. So hopefully that's for the better. I don't know. Looks like a coyote got something there, and that's just them shaking off their fur. So quite interesting. She's got her twins. Well, 2 of the 3 she has. Like I said, someone else stole another one, so as long as they nurse it, I guess that's fine. This one here just had a set, and I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to interrupt her. She just had them. So, lambing's doing okay. Luckily, this rain hasn't gave us too much trouble. Last night, we did leave them in the poly as the first night we've ever not night pinned them. But that was because that one that had triples had just had them at dark. And we didn't want to move her. And we knew it was most likely going to start raining, and they had a little bit of a shelter over here they could get into if they absolutely needed it. It started raining about midnight last night. It's supposed to stop now at 5 this afternoon, so it's kind of dulled off now. It's not raining here at the moment, but we got water out here. Like I said, got about 3/4 inch. But the sheep respected that poly last night. They're all here. I don't think nothing got in to hurt anybody. It's kind of hard to tell though when you got all these spots where they've laid down and stood up and then shook and all their hair went flying. So now these ones here, these are a little bit older, so we didn't put no raincoats on those. But they're old enough they can follow her around, and she was doing her job. She's being a good mother and keeping everybody safe and warm. See what I mean by shedding? Look at that. You look like a wet mop. So, just the rain kind of let up, so I thought I'd come up here and make a video. Obviously, I had to be here and looking at the sheep and checking them all over. Making sure everybody's good, nobody's on the wrong side of any fence. It's extremely awesome having this timeless fence up and just being able to run the poly to it and hook to the fence. It makes things so simple. Out here after we graze this, we got a come out here, pick up the shingles, because the wonderful wind in this country, I know I never mention it, but it does do wonders on stuff. Guess I'll throw that there. I don't want to interrupt all them. They're in there kind of trying to stay out of the weather. So, and these are 2-day-olds, that's why they're tagged. Yeah. So where's the one that stole the one? The paint over there is the one that stole the triples. I don't know. We'll have to watch her. Problem with them stealing is they steal them, then they have their own, and then they don't. Then it's orphaned. The one they stole ends up being orphaned, I believe, and then you're left with orphaned bottle babies that you got to do. I don't want to have to contend with that, so we're gonna have to watch her. She's the one that stole one, and other than that, they're all doing good. Later this evening, it works pretty good to do what we did. We'll probably move this poly wire this next time. Give them a little bit better area, cleaner again. We'll what we'll do is we'll take this cross fence here. I don't know if you can see it really. There's a net right here going out there. We're gonna put the poly there to that the timeless, and then we'll open up this section in here for them to graze and lamb on. So, how cold is it supposed to get tonight?
37.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to 37 tonight, which is wonderfully fun. But hopefully everybody will be kind of dried off by then. Maybe we should it's not too wet. Maybe we'll unroll a bale for them to lay on tonight, so they got somewhere to dry. But that's how lambing's going so far. Had the guardian dog took one little lamb out, and then we had one stillborn, I believe. It was really, really tiny. So, but I think so far, just 2. Lost just 2. So we're doing okay. So that one, it was a triplet. So it was really small, and it didn't, I'm going to say stillborn. Maybe it just didn't get out of the sack or whatever, but it was really small, so most likely for the best. But everybody out here is doing good. At least the wind's not blowing 100 mile an hour. That really sinks in the cold. So anyhow, that's how we're doing with the lambing. I know, they all look like wet mops. So anyhow, that's how lambing's going. Alright folks, well, we caught the one that stole this little one from this mother. Checked her for milk. She didn't have none. So now you see we get this wonderful problem that she didn't, she don't want it back. She don't get that option. So, starting to rain again. We're gonna put some steel post in here, kind of get this a little bit, not so much as a teardrop, as you can see, it's kind of like a droplet. Get a little bit rounder. Put on some feed bag over the top and the sides. Keep some of this rain off of them. Probably throw in some dry hay for her. So, yeah. Sucks the one didn't have any milk, but she just got none, so we'll had to take it back off of her, even though this one was just honky-dory with only having 2. She's gonna have to put up with 3. So we're doing this, gonna build that head catch this afternoon, as long as it don't open up raining too hard on us. Other than that, everybody here seems to be doing okay for the most part. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing at the moment. That's the one right there that stole it. And she's got no milk. So, whether it just hasn't came in yet because she's not ready to lamb or what. But she doesn't have a bag or nothing, no milk, so had to take that little fella back and put her with her mother. So, and now it's just getting them to bond up again. So I'm gonna help drive in these steel posts and get the cover up and be back with you in a second. There we go. You got a decent little shelter. Wind's blowing this direction, so the wind and rain should be okay. It's a huddle in the corner. We're also going to throw in some dry hay there for them to lay on, so that should be pretty decent for them. Those 2 over there, that was, as far as I know, that was the newest twins so far. That's what we've had. We haven't had a single yet, have we? No singles yet. Where are we at? How many ewes have we lambed? 6 or 7 ewes and no singles? Okay. Tonight's supposed to be the cold night, and then we're going to be back to warm again, so that'll be helpful. What'd these 2 do? De-shed their raincoats? Or are these the older ones? Must be older ones. Yeah, these are the 2-day-olds. Sleeping. Now that one's looking for hers. These 2 are the ones that got the raincoats. I don't know where you put it. Don't yell at me. It's your job to keep track of them. Lamb must be sleeping somewhere. Must not be too cold because nobody's in here. Nope. Nope. Just hide. Nope, not out here. Get bedded down somewhere. So, yeah, now we gotta go make that head catch. It's hard to do. You walk through the sheep, you gotta do it multiple times a day. obviously check on them. We don't really check on them at night too much. My brother wakes up really early in the morning, comes out and checks on them, but as far as like once every 2 hours, we don't do that. Or haven't started yet anyway. So that one's yours, huh? All right, all right. Just found little bugger was passed out down here over the side. When I did my walk around the shed, couldn't sit. Was laying down right in here. So anyway, Mama was not happy. She is now. So she's a good one. She is a good mother.